sanitary landfill in Pangasinan is improper waste disposal. Nowadays, we are suffering environmental dilemmas such as global warming, flash floods, and etc. One of the causes of this problem is the misbehavior of the people towards waste management. Some people are reckless in throwing their garbage. Improper waste disposal is the disposal of waste in a way that has negative consequences for the environment. Examples include littering hazardous waste that is dumped into the ground and not recycling items that should be recycled. The effects of improper waste disposal affects our health, like lung disease, heart problem, skin irritation, problem or abnormality in breathing, and more. Affects our climate. As some waste decomposes, it releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, like trapping of here on Earth that may affect of abnormality of weather condition like more storm or typhoon coming per year is happening until now. And then lastly, infections to humans. Blood infections resulting from direct contact with waste and transmitting bacteria from waste to infected wounds.
The need to formulate and implement an integrated coastal area management plan in Lingayen Gulf, Philippines has been recognized in the light of increasing conflicts of use, resources depletion, and degradation, particularly its deteriorating water quality. The Gulf is catchment basin of major rivers in the region and consequently of the pollutants within its immediate vicinity. Cause: pollution coming from point and non-point sources is identified and includes high microbial level from domestic sewage, trace metals from mining activities, and siltation and sedimentation resulting from logging and mining operations and exploration. Effects: contaminated water and poor sanitation are linked to transmission of disease such as cholera, diarrhea, dysentery, hepatitis A, typhoid, and polio. Absent inadequate or inappropriately managed water and sanitation service expose individuals to preventable health risks.
Integrated solid waste management is a comprehensive waste prevention, recycling, composting, and disposal program. An effective consider how to prevent, recycle, and manage solid waste in ways the most effectively program to protect human health and the environment. Cost of solid waste is the number one contributor of landfill waste disposal. Homes, schools, restaurants, public places, markets, offices, and so on produce a great deal of rubbish, garbage, and used materials. The bulk of this waste eventually end up in the landfills. Effect of solid waste disposal. Produced as waste decomposes may cause pollution, badly managed landfill sites may attract burning of coarse litter, and incinerating waste also causes problems because plastic tend to produce toxic substances such as dioxins when they are burned.
Climate change in the Philippines are the immense, including annual losses in gross domestic product, changes in rainfall patterns and distributions, droughts, threats to biodiversity and food security, sea level rise, public health risks, and endangerment of vulnerable groups such as women and indigenous people. This is due to its high exposure to natural hazards. This is cyclones, landslides, floods, and droughts. This is a causing of climate change. Dependence on climate-sensitive natural resources and vast coastlines where all major cities and the majority of the population reside. So this is a main causing of climate change, the human activity. People burn fossil fuels and convert land from forest to agriculture. Since the beginning of Industrial Revolution, people have burned more and more fossil fuels and changed vast areas of land from forest to farmland.
Pre-service teacher. We, as a pre-service teacher, we can help with our environmental issues. We will request of our local government or to our officials to hold a meeting or agenda in our area. It will make us understand well what are those and don'ts. They can create a Facebook page where they can Facebook Live about the solution, the right things to do, how to prepare for the coming disaster, as well as to care of our environment. Because nowadays, we use almost all technology, so we want to make a website regarding this issue as well. Dear Mr. President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. and Mr. Governor Ramon Monmon Greco III, first of all, we would like to congratulate our next President of the Republic of the Philippines, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., and also to our next Governor in Pangasinan, Ramon Monmon Greco III. Our message to our elected President of the Philippines and the new Governor of Pangasinan is that they need to pay attention to the problems we face in our environment because there are so many problems here in the province of Pangasinan and throughout the country, just like sanitary landfill, water quality issues, waste disposal, and also climate change. All the issues we have mentioned are also man-made. So we called on our dear President and the Governor, if you could make a solution, it is for the better and also for all of us. We believe in your ability, your talent, and also your love for our country. It is not too late to change its problems. Once again, with our President of the Republic of the Philippines and the Governor of Pangasinan, you can come up with a solution. Thank you.